What's up, my baby? Zack Scott here, playing Back to the Future, the video game, episode 4, Double Visions. I made it to Emit's place. I'm gonna ruin his life by getting his girlfriend to break up with him. Probably turn him into a disgruntled old man or something. Let's just look at all the gadgets he has going on. I love all the work and detail they put into this. The Peabody Farm, if you don't remember, the Peabody Farm is where that mall was built on. You guys know. Okay, as long as you watch the back. Let's see what this is. Odd looking. Oh no. Okay, record player. Let's do this.
I Don't Care by Trixie Trotter.
Edna doesn't approve of that sort of music, but I find it very soothing. Oh.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense.
But I don't care.
They may or may not mean offense.
But I don't care.
You see, I'm sort of independent. I
See
am my
you.
own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't
Just looking
care.
around. What's over here in the kitchen? No, that's the exit. Okay, fine. Okay.
People think of me.
The mind of a degenerate criminal.
This kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
You can tell he's a criminal just by looking at this.
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter,
If I do get the mean and stony stare. If I'm
Whoa.
Weird.
weird nothing. It's science.
Gosh, I wish I didn't play that. Whoa, I'm all the way over here. Okay, fish tank. What's in here?
How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. I had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
Ugh. All right, what else is there? Oil can.
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Gross.
Counting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Gross.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Totally. Convince Edna that Emit is a slob. Okay, I'll give that to Edna. Can do. What's over here? Valve. Alright, curious machine.
How does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey,
The test subject wears this mind mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Wow.
Huh?
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli intended to provoke
Nice.
a series of positive or negative responses, as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that?
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
If he just keeps showing me women, I'm just gonna get a boner.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe, but to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Layabout. Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
Oh no. I have a feeling that I'm going to have to show him something bad and then do a mind map of him. And then I'll have it.
What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
That's
Not
crazy.
really.
All right. Fish tank. What's this do?
What's this typewriter do again?
During a mental alignment test, it takes messages from the mind map helmet and turns them into punch cards, like the one for Mr. Tannen over there.
Seems complicated.
Actually, it was all rather easy to put together, once Edna gave me the idea.
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems then.
Yeah.
What? Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
Seriously, dude. Slide advancer.
Nothing happened.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
Huh. Okay. Stew pot.
Hey, Emit, what's cooking?
That's an old Brown family recipe for Hassenpfeffer.
Hassenpfeffer.
Rabbit stew. The trick is to add the cumin an hour after the carrots. Take a whiff. Isn't that just about the best thing you've ever smelled in your life?
It's,
No.
powerful, yeah.
I've got it on a slow boil for later.
So that did something to his brain. Emit's mind map.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one.
Just swap them.
Tannen's mind map. If Emmett's map looked like this, I bet Edna wouldn't think he's such a model citizen.
Alright, yeah, just switch them. Duh. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, switch them.
I'd swap Tannen's card with Emmett's, but it's got Tannen's name
Oh,
on it.
yes.
I'll just have to generate a new mind map for Emmet.
Yes, I will do that. I will ruin this guy. Generator.
I'd be careful of that if I were you.
Why?
The rocket fuel experiment must have stripped one of the teeth in the hand crank. As a consequence, if you turn it for more than 10 seconds, it sends out an electric shock.
Red. And I bet the projector makes it yellow. Easel.
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
Scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
It's not so good.
You look a little constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Let me look. I'll pick it.
Heavy.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Well, this is where I'll get the baby picture, obviously. Photo album. I'll be taking this one.
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
Perfect.
It's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
Okay, so. Slide. Where's the projector? Projection screen.
Hey, could we watch Frankenstein on this?
Sorry, Michael, but I need this projector to trigger positive and negative visual stimuli for my mental alignment tests. Besides, a movie like Frankenstein should really be watched on a big screen, don't you think?
So here's what we do. We make a horrible smell. Well, first, hold on. Maybe I'll show him this picture of, Oh, crap. I gave it away. Son of a crap. Maybe I'll give him this. Hey, buddy. Emmett, try one of these. These are horrible.
Not sure what that'll do.
Oh, come on. Everyone likes to eat these.
Hey, Emmett, need a snack?
Desperately. What is it?
Some sort of algae cake. It's supposed to be nutritious.
Oh, I've heard of these. Oh, they better be really nutritious.
It's a negative. And then what else is a negative? Electric shock. Negative. And probably the fish tank valve. Here we go. And if all these bad things happen to me that I'm doing, oh god.
Ugh. Did the clamp fall off again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Put it back on.
Okay. Done.
Well, I don't even know why I keep that bacteria tank around. Every time the clamp falls off the nitrogen tube, it takes a couple of minutes before I can get the stench out of the air. Whew.
So how do I take a reading now? Come on, let's mind map printer. Let's do it. Print.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Do it. Print.
So this machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not...
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of judgment.
No kidding.
Seriously, girls will ruin you. They will, trust me. So now what? How do I take a reading? Boop. Now what? All right, and then okay, now we'll do it. We'll do it. Here we go. That was fairly neutral. It's a negative. We'll advance the slide. Slide advancer. There we go. Hard to click. Ugh. No. It's a mix. How do I feel about that photo? One more time. Slide advancer. No one cares about that photo. Let's come on. No one cares about the cop. Another yellow. Come on. Show the one with Trixie. What is that? Okay, that's creepy. Come on. Where's the one with Trixie? I saw it in there. Yes. Oh, God.
Trixie. I don't think Edna approves of her, so I guess she's a negative figure.
So, now what? Fish tank again.
Hey there, you stinky little bacteria.
Let's hit the valve.
Ew.
Oh.
Alright, he's back to red. Back to red. We're good. Let's, maybe I can do another shock. Let's do it.
No.
Definitely red. And then, do you want another cookie? Here we go. Hey, buddy. This place is. Oh my God, get out of here. Emit, try one more.
Want an algae cake?
Sure.
Oh, you forgot.
Oh. Oh. Ew.
Still red. Are we done with this? Let's print one out. Come on. Let's print one out. Mind map printer.
According to Emit, this thing prints out mind maps.
Do it. Print it. God, freaking print it.
Mind if I...
Go ahead.
Hooligan.
Ah, that'd be Mr. Needleman's card. I'll just put this in the stack with the other hooligans.
Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
Yeah, about 90% of Hill Valley thus far. A little disturbing.
Yep, totally. It's definitely not a problem with the test. All right.
According to Emit, this thing prints out mind
Yeah,
maps.
print out one. Come on. Slide advancer. There we go. Oh God, did it stop working? Let's see. Inventory, I'm gonna use it here. See what it is. Hopefully it is. Layabout.
That's not a great reading, but if I really want to get Emit in trouble, I better aim for the bottom.
All right. That wasn't good enough, was it? Okay. Let's try again.
According to Emit,
Let's try again. Slide advancer.
this button only works while the mind map test is active.
All right. mind map test switch. Let's do it. Yellow, huh? I don't quite know what I'm supposed to do to make it be like the worst ever, but I'm gonna try. Maybe I could just shock him 20 times. Come on. This is so dumb. Crap. No, don't exit. Don't exit. It's okay. Anything else? Easel.
When this is all over, I better make sure to get Emmett's photo album back to him.
Okay. Don't worry, guys. Valve. Make it stink really bad. Yes.
Ew.
Red. Oh, and this song makes him feel a certain way. Record player. I forgot the record player.
Ah, that's the stuff.
They say I'm crazy, got no
What?
sense, but I don't care.
What about a different
May or
record?
may not mean offense.
No, don't turn it off. This is my favorite part.
See, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me.
One more time.
I'm happy, so lucky, and I am lucky, so jolly and carefree. I don't care. I don't care.
All right. Mine. Advance the slide. Get to Trixie. Come on.
If I'm never successful, it won't be distressful, 'cause I don't care.
Come on.
They say I'm crazy, got no
Eh.
sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense.
What is crap is wrong with him? Okay, the music isn't doing so good.
I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant.
Turn off the freaking record player.
I don't care. I don't care.
Don't touch that.
What people think
Yeah, I will.
Don't touch that.
Okay, come on.
I'm happy, so lucky,
Maybe my guitar will make him.
lucky, so jolly and
This is so confusing. This is a crazy puzzle.
Can't plug my guitar into that.
I don't care if I do get the mean and stony stare. If I'm never successful, it won't be distressful, 'cause I don't care.
So it already stinks in here. Slide advancer.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense,
I
but I don't
did not want to turn on the record player. What is that?
mean offense, but I
Makes him feel indifferent.
see I'm sort of
Ugh. He hates the smell,
superintendent. My star is on the
but he likes the music.
care. I don't care.
Ah, that's annoying. I hate how he likes the music.
What people think of me. I'm happy-go-lucky, and say I am plucky, so jolly and
Yes.
free. I don't care.
He's not even looking at those.
If I do get the mean and stony stare. If I'm never successful, it won't
God, he's dancing now.
stressful, 'cause I don't care.
No, he's back to. God. When is this song gonna be over?
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care.
Boom.
They may or may not mean offense,
Red.
but I don't care.
All right, whatever.
See, I'm sort of
Slide advancer.
I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care.
This is probably no better.
What people think
This
of
sucks.
me.
This puzzle sucks.
Go lucky and say I am plucky, so jolly and
Let's see what it says. Another layout. Whatever.
That's not a great reading, but if I really want to get Emmett
All right,
in trouble,
let's
I better
try one
aim
more
for the
time.
bottom.
mean and stony
One more time. Turn off the freaking record player already.
successful, it won't be distressful, 'cause I
Don't touch that.
Shut up. Oh, it's off. Okay, Emit.
Hey, Emmett, got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several.
Oh my God, So let's talk to him.
So, you and Edna, how serious are you guys?
Well, we both enjoy a good joke every now and then, but I'd say on the whole we're fairly serious people. Why do you ask?
Just curious.
No. What I mean is, how serious is your relationship?
That I'm about to ruin.
Well, as a scientist, I can't state this with 100% confidence, but I'm provisionally certain that I'm head over heels in love.
Really? With Edna?
What can I say? She's my muse. In the weeks since we've been courting, she's given me so many wonderful ideas.
Goodness. Are you sure?
You sure Edna's the right woman for you?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Okay, here we go.
I just think you should be careful,
maybe I can
that's all.
talk to him.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll be fine.
Maybe. Okay. Let me just exit really quick.
You look busy.
Sure thing.
Okay, maybe I'll talk to him with the while the test is going on. I don't think those images are going to do anything for me. Yeah, I didn't do that. Oh, so wait, each time I advance the slide, it probably needs to be red. Oh my goodness. Okay. Fish tank valve, let's do this.
Ew.
Ugh. Now it's red. What happens if I talk to him? Can I say, does he want...
Emit?
Yeah? Hey, how'd my mind map test get activated?
What? Oh. Alright, let's get all this stuff.
I still don't think Edna's right for you.
Let's get all the dialogue out of the way.
And who is she right for? You?
Me? No way.
Relax. I'm just yanking your tibia.
I don't want my tibia yanked. Stay away from that. Alright. I guess I didn't even get to say anything.
Is all this new stuff what you're showing off at the expo?
Yes, it's our mental alignment meter.
Mental alignment meter?
What about the rocket car,
Oh, you were
dude?
working on some sort of rocket car.
Oh, the rocket propulsion system was far too unreliable, as that incident with Einstein proved. By the way, whatever happened to Einstein?
I wish I knew.
Anyway,
Maybe he's the
I
fur I
started tinkering
need.
with an alternate method of propulsion, but that was before things started heating up with Edna. Our conversations about the possibilities of applying technology to social ills pushed my research in a whole new direction.
So exciting.
What's a mental alignment
I already
meter?
know this, though,
It's
by
the most
talking to him.
revolutionary piece of technology since the cotton gin.
What does it do?
It reads and interprets the subconscious desires of the human mind.
Wow.
Why would you want to probe people's minds?
Why wouldn't you? Imagine being able to diagnose mental disorders with a flick of a switch, or detect the truthfulness of courtroom testimony merely by connecting a witness to a small portable device.
That won't hold up in
Machine
court.
does all that?
Not yet. Frankly, right now the whole thing's just a gussied up potentiometer. But with years of refinements and a whole lot of investors, the MAM will be able to identify countless psychosis and neurosis, alcoholism, acrophobia, Oedipal complexes.
And?
And then we can set about curing them, of course.
Of course.
Edible complexes.
Anyway,
It's the theme of Back to the Future, in case you guys didn't know.
did you make a mind map of yourself?
Of course. Take a look.
Yeah, I know.
Edna's right. You are a model citizen.
At least as far as my invention's concerned. Confidentially, this whole enterprise is a little light on the hard science and a little heavy on the smoke and mirrors.
Could you tell me how this mental alignment meter works again?
Of course. Now, pay attention.
All right.
Subjects put on the mind mapping helmet, which I
Got
activate
it.
with this radio switch.
Got it.
Check.
The subject is then exposed to a series of visual stimuli provoking positive, negative, or indifferent reactions that are recorded by the mind map printer.
Right.
Once a mind map is completed, it can be inserted into the mental alignment meter to pronounce judgment on the subject's mental state.
Okay.
So it's
I
all
think I got
about
it.
looking at pictures? Oh my gosh.
Can't believe you invented all this in 2 months.
Well, like I said, there's not really a whole lot of inventing going on here. I just dressed up a $5 potentiometer with a lot of bells and whistles.
But
Don't get me wrong, it does a remarkable job of telling whether a subject is currently liking or disliking what they're experiencing. But all the extra stuff about sorting out criminals from model citizens is mostly a bunch of hooey at this point.
All right, fair enough. What's with the new clothes?
What's with the new threads?
Do
Threads.
you like them?
You look like Colonel Sanders.
Who?
Never mind.
Edna gave them to me. She says my usual clothes don't have enough zing for a public exhibition.
All right. Anything else? Let's go see Frankenstein.
What do you say we take a break for a couple of hours and go see a
Couple
movie?
hours, yeah.
Couple of hours?
Actually, it may be more like 70 minutes.
I haven't got a couple of hours. I still got all these mind maps to sort, and the MAM's wiring is still giving me fits, and...
I get it, you're busy.
You sure?
You sure you don't want to take in a movie? I think you'll like it.
Strange as it may sound, I've got more pressing things to think about than going out to movies.
Fine.
Okay.
We'll do this the hard way. We'll ruin your life.
How are things between you and your father? I'm kind of surprised he hasn't torn down your lab yet.
Well, he's still angry with me and threatening to cut me out of his will, but I'm hoping that the civic potential of my mental alignment meter will win him over.
Sweet. All right. I'm done conversing.
You get back to work. We'll
Let's get a
catch up
negative
later.
reading really quick.
Thanks.
And then this video will have some true progress. All right. So, flick of a switch. Stew pot. Come on. Turn it on. Mind map test switch. Hopefully all it really needs is the horrible stench. So he's yellow right now. And the valve. Here we go.
Ew.
All right, that's a red. It's a red, it's a red, it's a red. Progress the slide. Oh, he's gonna lose it. Oh, but he smells it. Yuck. And that's a red. Good deal. Maybe that's all I need to do is just with this horrible smell in the room. Yep, okay, police officer, come on, lose the good. Oh, it's almost red. Oh, it's back to yellow, but he smells it. Oh, and it's gonna be red. Yes. And slide advancer. And it's this dude. No one knows. And it's going to red. Come on, come on. Oh, it's back to yellow. But then he smells. Oh, it smells horrible. And it's back to red. Man, if I did this, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. this person, it's to yellow. He's indifferent, but then he smells it. Ugh. Ugh, it's horrible in here. Red. Nice. Let's do it again. And this. Oh, but you know what? All of it's red. He hates everything. But that's not the point, I don't think. Now that I think about it, it probably, he's only supposed to, gosh dang it. What does it say? Probably did this wrong. Now that I think about it. Probably has to have different reactions to different photos. What am I thinking about? What is this going to tell him? What is this going to be? Dang it!
That's not a
All
great
right.
reading, but if I really want to get Emit in trouble, I better aim for the bottom.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I got it. Let's start off mental map test switch. He's gonna want something. Maybe it's all about smells. It's indifferent right now. He's supposed to have a negative feeling about this, right? Negative, yeah, he needs a negative feeling about this. I would think. Let's see. Maybe okay, let's just shock him. Let's shock him. Take this. Boom. It's negative. Advance the slide. I think it's okay to have an indifferent feeling about this. Let's just go. I don't know. Negative. That's fine. Okay, negative about the cup. But I don't want to do anything too negative, do I? Maybe I'll just shock him again. Boom! Gotcha. Alright, alright, alright. Now, we advance the slide. Sorry guys, this is taking so long. Oh, it's back to indifferent. I think indifferent's fine. Who is that, though? This person must be very negative. I'm gonna shock him. He's supposed to have a bad feeling about this. Here we go. Boom! Gotcha. Negative feeling. Alright. Next. Positive. He's supposed to have a strong positive about this one. Come on, let's pull this off. If I don't do this right, it doesn't matter. I'm quitting for the day. Positive. Yes, his stew pot. Yum.
Careful. Don't let all the flavor escape.
Green. First positive. Fine with me. Yes. Let's see what this says. And we will look at it right here. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Oh, hooligan, yes.
That's almost bad enough. I just need one more wrong answer to drive Emit's mind map all the way down to Kid Tannen's level.
All right. I'm going to do this tomorrow. Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to like that burly looking guy. I don't know. Well, guys, come back tomorrow. I'll finish this puzzle. I'm Zack Scott. Subscribe if you have not. Click the like button to give me a 1-up. And I'll see you then. I'll finish this puzzle and we'll progress forward and hopefully find some fur. I don't know. See you then, though. Goodbye.